Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Welcome back. John Riggio joining us here, our architect from Metuchen, New Jersey. Amazing work he does residentially, commercially, all over. And also as a pro tennis player, he's here. And as an author, clearly to show a lot of work. I'm excited for this week's Halloween edition. And I know we're going to see some of the work and the beautiful homes that he designed like we did last week. But also, you're talking cats, and that's really my thing. You said you just recently worked for someone who had 10 cats. What type of project did you do for them? A whole wing to their house or what?
Well, this project is taking some time to get going, but it started 4 years ago in the year 2021. I went over to the house just on Halloween, and they had 10 cats. So they wanted to expand their house and make more room for themselves, and added a little small room also for the cats also. So I have the floor plans here. I have the initial photographs. I will show them to you.
Music to my ears. Well, I thought about the same thing. I'm like, maybe I can convert my garage space into, I want to do an extension one day, but not for the cats. But I'm thinking maybe converting the garage one day for the cats because they're in like my pantry right now and it's kind of small. I mean, they come out during the day, but at night I keep them in there. I just want them to have more space. I'm so intrigued by this conversation today, John. You're going to give me some ideas and thoughts, and you're going to show me the exact plans that you did for them?
Yes, I will show them in a few minutes.
Great.
But before that, last week's show, I had a plan and some exterior photos of the completed house, but I was able to find the completed photos of the inside, showing that large room with the arched openings. And I could share that now. You just go through that. Okay, so you can see the photograph here on the screen.
Oh my goodness, yep.
So this here is the photographs that are showing the outside, and I'll show you the inside. So these pictures are just about when the work is finished. This is the inside of that house. Now this house was originally a split level house, and we made it where the whole second floor and the first floor really like a colonial. Only this little step down over to the existing two-car garage stays in place. And this whole stairs going up to the front door is all brand new to make this house into a colonial. So now you no longer enter on the ground level where the garage was. You now walk up 5 steps and you enter into these double doors. And this is the open space. This has, from the double doors, you walk in and you have this nice stair. You look across the room, you have a fireplace, and to the top left, you see these openings with the railings. So let me just go through some pictures. Okay, so now this is showing the 3 openings with the iron railing here, the wood handrail, the balusters, beautiful. And along the stair, the whole detailed iron balusters with the wood handrail. Mm-hmm. And this came out really good. There's some nice crown moldings on this plan too, some base moldings. And you see the air diffusers in the walls here, the recessed LED lighting. And just to go through the plan here, this is now the just the area where this is called a butler's counter.
Okay.
So this butler's counter is coming here, and this corner is a sink in the middle of the corner. And on the left side, there's an opening goes toward the entrance. To the right side goes to the kitchen.
Okay.
And this is the kitchen area. And so this whole kitchen is brand new, completely redesigned with the plan. It has the sink on the left side here, and they also have a sink on the right side where the window is. They have an island here, have a refrigerator. This here is just showing the pendant lights getting installed here. And they have a new range top in the back with exhaust hood coming up, a large exhaust hood. So the whole place is completely upgraded. And the dishwasher is here on the left sink instead of the sink by the window. So, and has this counter where they're going to put some bar stools there too. Now this whole kitchen, if you notice, is completely open. There's no longer any walls over here. You here and you look all the way into this double height space. This is the sliding glass doors going over to the new deck. The new deck is in construction, is nearly at the end of the job. And this here is showing the bar stools
Wow.
area where they have a small countertop. And then you can see you looking up towards a whole new entrance, double height space with windows, the openings here, the stairs down going up to the second floor. And on the second floor is the sitting room.
Wow.
So the sitting room is right next to the opening where you can study, and it has a lot of open air and light coming through here. And then from this railing from the sitting area, you can then look down into the entrance.
Beautiful. Wow, wow, wow.
This is looking towards the back of the house from that whole new living room area. Has a really big kitchen window, sliding doors. And now this is from the second floor by the sitting room looking down into that space where you have the openings here. And so this whole floor, the whole roof and ceiling is all brand new. Everything is brand new. The whole front part of the living room, everything in here to make this whole house is now a colonial style house, and has a lot of open spaces. You can see here this complete open space. This is the closet next to the door. Makes it more of a functional use and just blocks the view from when you initially walk into the house. You're not looking right across the whole house from there. So then this here is where the sitting room is here. It has a whole now hardwood finished floor, and you can see the arch window on the inside. And then this here is some more pictures, just more of a view all the way back from the wall, looking all the way across. And then to the left is that hallway. And this is just showing the finishes of the completed project, like I show in usual ones here. A lot of these things also were selected with the owner of the house present.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is just showing some of the equipment here in the new closed washroom. This is the bathrooms here. And this is just the new bedrooms. All new bedrooms, all new air system with fuses in the ceiling. You have the recessed lighting and the new windows. This room in particular, if you notice, it has a pan ceiling. This is a detail that I do on some of the rooms, usually the master bedroom. Has this drop ceiling along the perimeter of
Yeah.
the room, and the ceiling is raised where it has the LED lights in here.
Love that.
So this here now is that piece of in the back of the house where they had an old addition that had a roof, and they took the old roof off and made it into a terrace with
Wow.
ceramic tiles and really nice railing system here. So this here's from that's from the dressing room in the
Mm-hmm.
master bedroom. And then this is looking forward from the dressing room into the master bedroom. This is the bathroom here, the master bath. Freestanding tub, has a whirlpool tub, some raised lavatory sinks in here in the bathroom, and just like a linen closet in there. And then this is looking through past the shower, going into that dressing room, and then across from the dressing room are the walk-in closets. So this is just this is the new style tub. This has been going on for a number of years now. This freestanding tub. A lot of people like it. They don't want the built-in unit anymore, and they go with this type of tub. And this here has a walk-in closet. And now this is looking back from the master bedroom all the way across to the other side of the house, and you can see it has the railings with the openings in the hallway. It came out really good. And this is just looking down into that entrance, and you see the entrance has the marble tile. It's a nice detail around the entrance space when you enter into the house now. And this has the finished wood
Mm-hmm.
stairs.
Wow.
And this is just a look at that sitting area where you can sit down here, study, just sit in a room, and you have a lot of volume of space with light coming into the house. So this is the entrance with the arch window, the picture window, and the double doors. It's just a standard on a lot of the jobs we make with a large
Yeah.
entrance. And this is just showing the look at that fireplace. This is the electric fireplace that's just sort of in the wall here. It doesn't need any chimney or anything. And this is just some more photographs of the inside of the house. And this is looking down into that area that has an existing garage. This is just showing. This is the outside showing the new deck, the new terrace on top. The whole house has a new roof, completely new finished exterior, all new heating system with the AC compressors on the side of the house. And this is just showing the whole space of that house now, where we have there's a large roof. It's a hip roof going all the way across the house, with just a small little piece of that existing garage and entrance area still there. And this was showing just more of a close up to that thin stone, and the thin stone came out very good. This thin stone was influenced by one of the other jobs I have shown on the show that had the white stone brick. And this, they really liked this. And so this here, the nice white thin stone with the dry vit in between there, made it a very nice detail for the house. And you see from this view, it's really has a nice long look at it. It just has the this is that big double height space, have the bay window with the detail. So it makes the whole front of the house look really interesting. Has all nice spaces in here and a covered entrance. And this is just some more finished pictures of the house. And this is, you can see it's a very long house. And this is just a nice front view of that house here.
Wow.
I think the couple pictures I showed on the last show had the finished photos.
Mm-hmm.
I could just skip over those for just 1 second. Let me just end the share on this. Okay, let me just share the other ones. Let me just get over here. Let me get to those other pictures, and let me just share those. Okay. Okay, so this is showing the, just like a couple of weeks later, all those little finished touches on the outside and inside of the house are completed. And this was just the last photographs of the house. Almost exactly the same as the other one, just on the left side.
That little balcony there?
Railing for the balcony. Yeah, for the front gable ends, making the whole house really look very nice, spaced very well. And this just finishes it off with the house. They have a new pent over the two-car garage with a door going into the two-car garage also. And this is the driveway to the left side. It just comes around and enters to the street.
Wow.
So that just shows those finished pictures. So let me just stop the share on this.
Sure.
Okay, now to get to the new show, because since this week it's the 29th and Halloween is coming up in just a couple of days, I just left this to just show you this plan. So what's happening with this set of drawings is it's really a plan that the owners want to expand, of course, for their own personal use. And just by chance, they also have 10 cats.
Yes.
They adopted a new cat.
I'm so excited to
They
hear
had so
about
many
this.
kittens all over the house. So part of the cats are also part of this plan. The idea is also to just make an extra room, open space, and this here just shows the second floor.
Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. Wait, where's the cat room? Is it going to be on the first floor or second floor? It's second
This is
floor?
really on the second floor.
Okay.
I have the center room. I gave them an idea of using the center room more of like an open area. This is open study in the center of the room. And the idea is also there's extra room for their pets to run around. So this has one large master bedroom, nice closet, and master bath. It has also the bedrooms on each side, plus one bedroom in the back with its own bath. The attic is also made more usable for storage. It has the stairs going up to the attic. So that's why the stairs is really going side to side. Let me just head back to that first floor. And so with the plan, this house is a little smaller size house. The square footage, just to take a quick look at it, is coming out a total 2,500 square feet. That's not including that attic space. So it's a smaller, more efficient house that has a slab on grade. And taking out all these interior walls really opened the whole thing up, putting the stairs sideways. So now we
Mm-hmm.
have a nice entrance. You come into the entrance, and it's sort of like an entrance and a living room. And it has this here to the right has the double doors. And the intention of the double doors is to keep it as an open space, multi-use. They have a prayer room, a playroom, and then all the way to the back that opens up into another study or like personal office room. uh, then this here to the left side, you have the living room, and all the walls are open, and you come to a
Wow.
new dining area, completely remodeled kitchen, and a door that goes across to make the basic necessities of a washer dryer, and the mechanical room is here too for the hot water heater, and the mechanical room for the first floor. Then the door exits to the rear yard. So this here just shows that there's a big addition on the house. So the addition is coming up to 36 feet wide by 10 feet in depth, somewhat large. And then the second floor, of course, will have a completely new second floor. The original house is one story. I'll show you some photographs of that.
Okay.
And then it has a really nice big roof on it, with some space for storage. So that stairs is going to go up to this uh, second floor. There's always some potential of legalizing the attic into more of a half-story use, and in future time they could make some adjustments to the space. That's allowed in the zone here. And then just going to the front of the house. The house is pretty simple. It's a 2,500 square foot house, but it just sort of just has new windows, three windows across the front. Has a nice bay window indicating the living room,
Mm-hmm.
uh, front door with two side lights, and then some windows for the other spaces. And then this here, pretty much standard for the sides, get just like a gable end with some windows that let some light into that storage in the attic. And then in the rear of the house is just basic, pretty simple. And so just the rest of the drawings, this shows that framing plan to meet the span requirements, just some basic details necessary on this job, and then just the section showing that attic space and each floor. So then this here, heading over to the just the plan of the house shows that property they had there. They were new into the house, so there was all kinds of things from the previous owners, and then got to completely clear everything out. They used to have a car cover that's over here, and so usually with these kind of houses, sometimes we'd even add a garage to this kind of house. So this is pretty good. And let me just go over to those photographs. So this here.
This is exciting. Uh, do they have any children too, by the way?
Yes. Yes, they have a growing family, and that's what really the idea of this whole edition is for. Okay, so this is just going through the house.
Oh, no.
It's just they're brand new right into this house, and they came here and have all kinds of things. So this is want to completely renovate, gut the whole house out, build the second floor, and this is this. Oh, this is one of their new cats here. And I think so that was really amazing. This was all the way on Halloween just 4 years ago. And this is usually also just going through each house. There's always a piece of the existing house. I measure, take pictures of it, get an idea of what was already existing.
Mm-hmm.
And this house was arranged differently. It originally had this
Okay.
whole mechanical unit and washroom in one room where they had the door would just exit out to the rear yard. This is in a development. A lot of the houses had a very similar plan.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the original living space where you'd open up into a living room and then have a wall here. So, and this was just showing just like their old kitchen that was already existing. The windows on the corner of the house was just the style years ago that when they built these houses. And this is just some old things that they had in the rear yard, just some old deck structures that they had that they're going to completely remove everything out of here.
Oh.
This here, I think that was a deck structure that was adjacent to a raised pool that they had. That pool's
Okay.
already gone from the backyard. And then this is looking forward to where they had the existing car cover. A lot of people just sort of put that over some of the houses to just utilize that square footage, didn't bother with the garage on the outside. Some of these houses I did garages connecting them. And this is just showing the back of the house. Just it has the old-fashioned chimney in there, just a standard nice house that they had in the neighborhood here, and I think the neighbors have a similar. And then this is just showing the old carport there going around the house, and this is just the simple entrance. So I think the simple entrance here, the new design is really going to make it look really much larger. It's going to have really nice windows. The original house was even much more simple than what we're proposing here. So this is one house here. And this is it was Halloween, so this is just some pumpkins I had bought. And let me stop this here. Okay, and then so for this job, what I can also show you is another house right around the corner, which I had already showed on another job, but let me see if I have it here. It is right over here.
Let me see.
Let me see if I have this one here. Is good with the garage. I do a number of different varieties of this size house too. Some of them come out to about maybe 1,900 square feet. Some of them with the large property are maybe even going up to 3,000 square feet. It depends on if the house already had a large
Yeah.
property to work with, that we can make a really nice expanded house. And let me just take a quick look at this one. Okay, yes, we had already showed this one. Let me just get this one instead. Okay, and let me just come over here to share this. Okay, so this is in the same neighborhood. This is a similar size house. So this house has garage,
Mm-hmm.
and it's sort of has a little more extras on the front of the house. Has like a couple columns we put in there, just like a picture window. And this property is almost exactly the same. I think you compare that to the house on the left where they did a dormer. And this one is really forgetting about doing the dormer with the existing ridgeline. And see, we brought it all the way up within the building code. So it's coming up all the way here around the height is max 32 feet in this zone.
Wow.
So this house is very similar to the other one. Just instead of having that carport on the left, you have the garage
Yeah.
entrance, and so it's a little more detailed. The particular house I had just shown before was really the idea of my client didn't want to make the house too detailed as far as the roof details and the pronounced entrance and things like that. They sort of just like a simple look. And but this is sort of one other house here that has I also have some other ones that are very nice I could show in another show of this size house, which is a house that's approximately 1,900 square feet, and some of them can go up to about 3,000 square feet. So this is another house that is in that area and just designed a little bit more details. The other one was a little more simple on purpose,
Mm-hmm.
and this is just a little more detailed look on
Beautiful.
the house. I just went and
God,
took some pictures of
and we
this.
gotta run. Sorry, John. It is time to go, which I just want to see more as always. But it's a pleasure having you here. And how do we sum up for today? Tell us how we contact you.
Yes, just go to my webpage. It's www.johnriggio.com. And there I have a description of my work. I have a portfolio. I have some videos on there, and I also have some 3D renderings that I provide with these projects. My contact information is also there. So if you're interested in making an addition onto your house, building a new house or building, you give me a call and I will reply back to you and we could start your project.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure, darling. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Are you welcome, Jill? Bye.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes?
How could he do this to you? And for Sheila, she has split ends.
B, console her?
Oh, sweetie, this is going to happen a lot. 4, maybe 5 more times before you get married.
C, take charge?
Got to get this all straightened out. Give a little talking to, man to man, mano a mano. Hey, Steve! It's now a good time? No? Okay, no problem. Bye.
Or D, help her find a new boyfriend?
I know a great place to meet boys. The internet. Nice, single boys. Never mind. How about some ice cream?
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.